All right. I'm excited because it is National Authors Day, and I'd be remiss if I did not share. Uh, Congratulations for those that's representing as authors and those that are making an impact through their words. As many of y'all know, my name is Tiffany Teachy. I help kids be able to excel in math and science through STEM, science, technology, engineering, math, through STEM tools to gain access to scholarships, early college credit, as well as advanced courses. And so I'm able to share today as a National Authors Day and be remiss if I didn't share my journey as well as being an author and then celebrate those that are authors as well and those that are aspiring to be authors. I cannot say that it's not a journey where everybody can have the opportunity, but to be able to make a difference. I think you can make a difference by becoming an author. And so, shout out to all those authors out there. My journey, of course, was I saw that there was a need for more representation in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And so, me being an engineer, I said, okay, how many kids have met engineers that look like me? And not many have. And so that was that moment when I talked to the kids. I said, let me put it in writing. And so I had the opportunity to meet a book coach, Crystal Swain Bates, who had a challenge and taught us the process, the right way to be able to publish a book. And so there's different methods of being an author, getting your book published. You got the traditional way, you got self-published way, then you got a hybrid way. To let you know, if you are an aspiring author, there are opportunities for you to get your book published and getting it done and stop having it on the shelves and as far as some papers and manuscripts and getting it published. And so I'm excited to share National Authors Day. And if you do want to get it done, I'm definitely want to help aspiring authors, especially professionals or anyone who's maybe could turn their career into a children's book where you're turning it in to allow them to learn about your career, just like I did. So if you definitely are interested in becoming an author, hey, it's National Authors Day. Come on board. Touch bases with me. You can go to www.publishtherightbook.com. And from there, um, you can go ahead and get started with trying to get connected and get your book published. And my company is Inspired Authors Publishing. It's an agency where it just helps you to get to the next level of not having just that idea, that manuscript, but then taking it to the next level and getting it published and becoming an author. So you can join us on National Authors Day, just like we are with the other fellow ones. Now, as you know, if you don't know, with the STEM things, I do have a free gift. My books are about STEM. So I do have a gift for STEM 10 STEM scholarships and organizations ebook, and you can definitely check that out at www.stemisttheway.com. And I can get you some tools because my books that are where I started out with was actually an alphabet, the first one. I've been about 4 or 5 years in the industry itself, and so when I started my first book, What Can I Be? STEM Careers from A to Z, alphabet book, and it's amazing the journey of where I've been able to take it with it. I've been able to not only have his alphabet book, but now color and activity book, to a journal, to translate it in Spanish, French, Swahili, and Italian. And then also the STEM Crew Kids Adventures series. Now it's a series. Now they're doing things. So I have to build in a balloon powered car. So now they're able to take it to the next level, do activities, and that's what we want to do with our kids. So another one's coming up. They're going to be building a rocket shooter and stuff like that. So space shuttle type thing. So the sky's the limit on the journey we can take with our kids with these books. They're stimulating their minds. And so being an author is amazing. It's been an amazing journey of being an author. And so from there, I'm able to make sure that I know. So somebody's giving me a shout out. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. So definitely been an amazing journey. So thank you for joining this celebration as we celebrate National Authors Day. I'll be remiss if I didn't celebrate it and shout out those that are authors. And so this has been my journey. The sky's the limit. It's giving me opportunities to speak on the subject of STEM, getting more of my message out there for our kids, our parents, our educators, to get this exposed for our kids. So my biggest thing is to represent as an author. It's amazing to see when I go and do the vending events, when I go and do the talks and everything, to see the kids when they come back and I'm doing the book signings and everything, and they say, wow, you're in the book. And so imagine, I'm signing these books, my What Can I Be? And of course, on the back is a picture of me. And so they get to see the representation of those that's writing the books. And so just seeing that has been amazing journey itself. to see the smiles on the kids' face. So yes, I love my children's books because the impact that I'm making, I know that I'm planting a seed in them. And you never know what they might become after reading the books. And so get a story. If you aren't an author, become an author. Someone has, you have a story to tell and somebody needs to hear it. And so that is what I did with my books. I said, let me tell my story, tell my journey as an engineer, female, representing a male-dominated field. Why don't I put it in writing? And so that's what I've been doing. That's the story I've been able to share amongst our kids. The parents get to see it because our kids are curious. There's some curious kids out here. I mean, I was that curious girl, math class, asking questions. And so it's just amazing to see the journey of what can come of a book. And so for celebrating National Authors Day, I'm excited to be able to share the journey with my fellow authors, those aspiring authors, and those that support authors. Let's talk about the support part. We love those that are supporting us as authors. It makes our days to get reviews. And so when you talk about supporting an author, you can share our book, you can share our different platforms, you can share, and then also put some good, nice reviews in there. That helps in testimonials from what you've experienced, that really helps the author as well as we talk about National Authors Day. And so thank you so much for those that's been able to support me through this journey. My latest book was a collaboration book that's out now. It's called The Whole Entrepreneur. And it's basically from speakers, coaches, and business owners. And they're giving tips as well as me, giving tips for business, career, wellness, and life balance. And I call it life harmony, work-life harmony, or integration. And in there, it's like different talks and different tips that can be given to you. And so for my page right here, as you can see, it's unleashing the power within as an entrepreneur. And I'll just give you a little taste of it. Your mindset determines your success as an entrepreneur. Unleash the power within and watch your dreams become reality. And so I just give you some tips from my journey as well with the entrepreneur side of things. So it's ironic we talk about National Authors Day because, to be honest, it becomes a business. It becomes a mindset change when you become an author. I thought when I had my first book, hey, here's my book. And I thought I can just put it out there, but it's a marketing side of things that are important too when it comes to thinking about the things that's needed for becoming an author. It is a business. And so I've been a part of it, the journey, and it's an amazing journey. The impact that I'm making has been key. And so some upcoming things that's happening, my talk is with STEM. So of course it's National Authors Day, but what is coming up? National STEM Day. And so when you talk about my books, you talk about the STEM, I'm actually coming out with a STEM Crew magazine. And so I got some trailblazers that's in there that's representing STEM. I've got some awesome business owners that's in there with their information, as well as I got some contributing writers that's in there talking about STEM, talking about the empowerment of it and how we got to get our kids engaged in it. I also have some STEM activities in there too. So the STEM Crew magazine is coming out on National STEM Day, which is November 8th. And so hopefully you can take part in it. Make sure you follow at STEM Crew Mag. And from there, you'll be able to make sure that you get the knowledge and get the exposure to the new magazine that's coming out, the STEM Crew magazine. So STEMcrewmagazine.com, and definitely check that out. Other than that, I hope that you've been able to take part in making a difference. Shout out to our fellow authors, because the sky's the limit on the impact that we make. And so thank you everyone who's been able to listen in, share in the contributions of an author or writer, because you never know what impact that you're making. So if you are a future author in the making, connect with me and let's make sure that you get exposed, that you make sure that you help an author out by reviews and sharing. And those are different ways and methods to make sure you get them exposed. And so as I shared, upcoming thing that's happening, go to www.stemcrewmagazine.com, as well as make sure you follow the at STEM Crew Mag at all the different social media platforms, because the STEM Crew magazine is going to be amazing. You do not want to miss it. It's a launch that we're going to have. And also the Read to Write radio show as a host, you get the opportunity to see some promotions of the different ones being featured, some of the businesses, and get to hear that as well. And it's on Wednesday, November the 8th. And so, of course, I air my Read It Right radio show every Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, we are celebrating the launch of the STEM Crew Mag. And so hopefully you can follow at STEM Crew Mag, as well as go to the website, which is www.stemcrewmagazine.com. If you want to be featured, if you want your business in there, definitely touch bases there. Once again, if you want to get some good goodies for your kids, STEM Crew, as far as www.stemisttheway.com, get some 10 STEM scholarships and organizations ebook. I've looked up and researched various organizations, different STEM as far as scholarships that can tie with it. Take advantage of it. And then those that are aspiring to be an author, I got you. I've got you. I have Inspired Authors Publishing Agency, which I can help you take that piece of paper that you maybe have an idea, outline, or a manuscript, and let's turn it into a book. And so this is National Authors Day. What better way than to help you become an author if you are not an author yet? And go to www.publishtherightbook.com and let's get you a book. Let's get you a book. And I really specialize on children's books. So if you are interested, take advantage of this opportunity, because now more than ever, we need more authors. And so what better way than to celebrate and become a book boss and represent, and happy National Authors Day. Thank you for hearing me out. Yay.